morning already. Oh my goodness, the sun comes up at like 5. Oh, look at that. Where'd all the hikers go? It is not even 6:15, and believe it or not, I am the last one out of camp. I was, I don't know, feeling slow. Took time for oatmeal, I'm not sure, but everybody's in a hurry because we've got a burn area to go through, and from here it's another 6.4 miles to a fire station where we can get water. So we're in the middle of a 10-mile water carry, and I think everybody, especially those who haven't thru-hiked before, is particularly anxious about that. So it's a beautiful morning. It is going to be a warm one, and I'm going to go ahead and just strap on my pack and get going. I'm in the forest right now, but you can see the effects of fire on a lot of these trees. And pretty soon we're going to be in a burn area that is treeless, or at least shadeless. So that's going to be a hot, smelly stretch. But it's in, I think, about a mile or so, if I remember correctly. And then about 2.5, 3 miles of burn. And then back in the trees right before the fire station. That's a new one. I've heard of falling debris, but not flying debris. But I guess when it gets windy, branches can fly. Looks like we're heading into the beginning of the burn area. You can see there's a lot of low-level underbrush here. Things that have grown up since the fire. I honestly don't know what year the fire was, but took out a lot of trees, and I'm sure as I go it's going to get even more barren. But right now I'm enjoying a nice cool breeze in the cool morning, and I'm so thankful for that. Look at those rocks over there. Yeah, it's a real treat to not be sweating, so I'm appreciating that while it lasts. Aren't those pretty flowers? Finally got back to the trees here. They're sparse, but there are trees, and decided to take a break even though I'm about a mile from the firehouse, a little less than a mile. But as I'm sitting here drinking up my electrolytes, I'm looking at those mountains. I'm wondering if that's actually snow up on the top there. Feels like it couldn't be, but I guess it could be. In Colorado, anyway. There's the spigot at the firehouse. So there's a nice view from the firehouse, and there are snow-covered mountains over there. I actually met a woman from Boulder Creek, which is right nearby, and she confirmed that for me. And then this is the firehouse here. It's just a very short walk down the road from the trail, and lots of places to sit in the shade and just relax, get your water, and then get on your way. Had a nice little break at the firehouse, stayed there for a good hour or so, just resting. And I think I've figured out my plans for the next couple days. I'm gonna hike on today at least 4 miles. I think there's water in about 4 in a campsite. And then I could go on to 7. Either way, I'll probably go into Bailey tomorrow. So that'll be my first town stop. I hadn't planned to stop so soon. It's only 40 miles. But based on how I'm feeling acclimating wise and the fact that segment 4, I just finished segment 2 actually. Segment 4 starts some of the steep elevation gains up to 1,000 or 10,000, 11,000 feet. I think it'd be good to keep slow rolling it for another day or so, see how I feel, and then tackle segment 4 in really good shape. So that's the plan. And actually, I say I'm slow rolling it, but I did 8.7 the first day, which is a pretty low mileage day. Did 11 something yesterday, 11.8 I think it was. And today I've already done 6.4, so with the extra miles, I'll be at least 10, if not 13 for the day. So I am getting up there, but I do hope to get to a pace where I'm at anywhere from 15 to 20 a day, depending on the terrain. So that's what I'm aiming for, but definitely want to be able to do it without dying to catch my breath every time I go up a hill. So I'm working on that. Those are some pretty cool rocks. I'm back on the trail and just passed a trailhead parking area, which I think was actually the real end of segment 2. not the firehouse. And I am now in segment 3. There are even more cool rocks a little ways down the trail here. Seen them from afar, but it's nice to see them close up too. And unfortunately, well, I think they look like they'd be awesome fun to play on. All I can think of is rattlesnakes. Isn't that neat? Not the rattlesnake part, the rock part. Don't you wonder how a rock like that stays in place? I wonder how long it's been there. Well, good morning from Buffalo Creek. The campsite's pretty empty except for that little Nemo hornet over there. There were some folks there last night and some folks over the other way. And they got here a long time before I did because I ended up doing 3 more miles than I had planned yesterday because all the campsites in the guidebooks were not there. So that was a bit of a problem. I ended up doing 16.2 yesterday. I actually was feeling a lot better later in the day, although my foot was hurting just a bit. So I'm taking it easy this morning. You know, the sun comes up about, well, it starts getting light around 5. Sun comes up about 5:30 and people are out of camp by 6, which is awesome because you can get a jump on the day and get ahead of the hot weather. But since I'm only 4 miles from town and I'm going to dip into Bailey and get some food, I can slow roll it this morning. So I'm going to enjoy some coffee and just enjoy being out here. Well, I just got going and it is all climb today, even though it's only 4 miles. So it's funny how you can feel great until you start moving and then all of a sudden your muscles start screaming. But I usually take a good hour or so to warm up. You can hear I'm already breathless. So I'm gonna just take my time, catch my breath when I need to, and keep on conditioning. There's a berrying tree right here and some fence heading down that way. So I'm guessing that probably that side of the trail is private property. Well, this is the Two Bridges Lodge, the hostel, where I'm staying tonight. And it just changed owners at the beginning of the year and they're doing a wonderful job so far. And this is a really nice setup. They've got 2 bunks in there, 2 beds, and another 2 over here by the kitchen. This is mine. And look how well stocked this kitchen is. It's beautiful. That's a little hiker's dash for food. Wash is in. There's a little stacking washer and dryer right here, and then shower just around the corner. And I have already had my shower, so my laundry is in, and I'm getting ready to charge up my stuff. And then later, there's a group of us, most of the hikers that I came in with are staying outside because they have dogs. But hopefully we will all be able to get to the brewery later and do some resupply in town, and then back on the trail tomorrow. Look at this river. What a great place to just sit and relax on a 0 day. There's benches here, a gazebo. The property's gorgeous. This place is pretty amazing. There's outdoor showers there, bathrooms, the river's over that way. I'm rocking out a hammock. And the lean-tos are right there. Those are the covered shelters, and there's also tent space. So room for everybody, and it's a little piece of heaven. Well, good morning. It is day 5 and I'm waking up here in Bailey at the Two Bridges Hostel, and all the folks I was hiking with just took off to get back to the trailhead, but I am taking an unexpected 0. I didn't plan to take one so early, but I've been having a cough like every night for the past 3 nights, and it's gotten to the point where my chest is just really sore from all the coughing and I'm kind of exhausted from being awake. So I decided that it'd probably be good to go ahead and just take a rest. I'm going to 0 today, push a lot of fluids, get into town and get some cold medicine, and then, yeah, hopefully be in better shape, feeling better, and ready to slay some mountains tomorrow. Changed my scenery. I try to get a nap out here. Well, it's day 6 and I am getting ready to head out from Two Bridges Hostel. I did end up taking a 0 yesterday since I was fighting the cold and still feeling somewhat crappy. Lots of road noise here, but it is a beautiful spot. And so it's time to go climb some mountains and get up to about 10,000 feet and hopefully be at Breckenridge in about 4 or 5 days. So that is the plan. Cute little town here in Bailey. I've enjoyed it. Went to the brewery, the winery, some of the shops, and got my resupply and just enjoyed some good hiker company before everybody headed out yesterday morning, and then just had a quiet day yesterday. So things are going well, foot is doing well, and I'm anxious to get out and hike, even though I know I might need to go really slowly based on how much oxygen capacity I have, but we'll see how it works out. I'm loving the change this morning from those burnt out areas that we were hiking on the other day. This is just kind of aspens and grasses and pine trees. And sunny for now. We'll get rain later, but it sure is pretty. Yeah. All right, we're entering the official Lost Creek Wilderness. I guess we have to get a permit up there. Yeah. Here's the box. All right. We gotta drop the permit in the box. Make myself official. There we go.
It goes in the slot.
Okay, gotta try this again because I didn't do it the right the first time. It goes.
More horses.
Just crossed a couple little creeks back there. And this is just like magical. I can't get over it. On Gut Hook, far out, it looked like a really steep day. And we have been going up a lot. But just now we're going down. And it's such a stark contrast to where I've been the first few days of the trail that it's just breathtaking. All right, after a really long climb up the mountain, we finally reached the peak and are making our way back down. I think we're just a little bit over a mile from the campsite. We're back on an old logging road, the remnants of it. And I am really looking forward to camping early tonight because I am tired. This cold has just worn me out. So gonna get some rest and relaxation early on. And then tomorrow morning, I'm gonna get up and walk through 6 miles of meadow. That should be fun. We just came out of the woods back there and are heading down the trail this way. It's been raining on us a little bit, but hopefully it will be pretty dry in just a little bit when we get to the campsite. So we found an awesome camping area near the Lost Creek Wilderness. It's beautiful, and in spite of the rain, it kind of let up and long enough for us to set everything up without getting too wet. And I expect I might have a beautiful sunrise there in the morning. I'm not sure because I don't know which if I'm looking east or west, but we shall see. And then there's a whole bunch more through hikers that came in there over that direction. Have a bonfire that will last until the rain puts it out, and it seems like everybody's having a great time, so it's all good.